Mahama aban no aya ade bia sebio ehunumobo ene senia aban we etumi twa nani ehwe ye nuanom a on a normal day. But ade ba Akufo-Addo ye me ya ne say Okokimbu special needs school. But Akufo-Addo, when he became president, he never cared about people with special needs. The same as Bawumia. Bawumia is on the line. Akufo-Addo, he falls behind the line. Mahmoud Bawumia is on the line. But John Mahama ya DB. Na mi tie no. Okan Sasam said this man is a good man. This government is a good government. And Ningina is saying, government increases daily feeding grants for students in public special schools from 8 Ghana cedis to 15 Ghana cedis per day. Government increases daily feeding grants for students in public special schools from 8 Ghana cedis to 15 Ghana cedis a day. Yen nuanuma almost special schools. Sebio. Yen nuanubia omo de ayana nyoma kitinkiti binti. Send your moye omonyomano bia ente say yene. John Mahama adwene yemma yenuanom a sebio omuhia special assistance. Omuhia emwa. Sebio obi omunte say ye. Omukotena class ABC de no ma wiegu omutrim. It takes special skill, training, special attention to help those people. And John Mahama say, Oba na Akufo-Addo sebio omo muti se Akufo-Addo a na nka se Akufo-Addo emma sika ye ma yede hwe omo schools no na Akufo-Addo emma every student 8 Ghana cedis a day o se dabi ono de oya president a sa nyoma no ehia no nipa eda na koma so na Gabby ti eye British Airways moko UK or the first class Gabby ampara ko airport wanfa yemfi wanfa VIP mpo Gabby Otchere-Darko power and the Gabby Otchere-Darko. I have a video of Gabby Otchere-Darko or the British Airways or Shofia Gabby Otchere-Darko time or more 2 minutes or 2 as a president. The bag 50. The bag is 50 and the Gabby Otchere-Darko took out 2 as a quarter. And that is the reality. Enti nana do danko Akufo-Addo will be so obedanasia. On for phone and you on for John Mahama cause John, little John, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you because myself and Bawumia, we are within that bracket. And you have proven to us that you are human than us. So continue. Akufo-Addo nipa oye nipa papa. John Mahama sa kan sembi. Na ni nyina fa eye World Cup ho. World Cup. Me unsa sofu bi hye nkom. Ya nhwe ya ntokwa besi America World Cup number so obodam. Amba so kra yeti America. Mo de nkwase asebde bia mu hu damage. Now. Na ade na ntokwa na bi nsi eye Canada. World Cup ya nya America nko na eye no. Vision na nyankopon yi kire no we nyi Mexico di ankire we nyi Canada di ankire America nko a. Ya nko na problem. John Mahama President 1 eka nsem ya no pay okane brofum President 2 biba be chechirem ewo akankasem. President 1 eka so no say we must ensure supporters wishing to go to the World Cup return as it took a lot of work to get off the US visa ban list. I hope this event does not put us back on it. Or see Osremo Ghana for more presemo beko America go World Cup. Osremo kaisa na nsia US there to less so na yentumi mpo enya visa emba America. Ose World Cup ne de onsi obi akwan se mema ne nko. Ose obepese Ghana for dodo obeko akohwe Ghana na yabo agi omoso oni ebeko aye ne obebo oni ebebo aye ne obebo ye asante kotokoto se ye gigi akase phobia obi ase ye phobia obi ase ye untumi ntake ose mu nyina eye se mo be de mo betumi akọ America akohwe World Cup no na ose mo na my imagine say mudu America amomba fie no osremo ya the list no be ma Kevin Taylor ya de obia picture ya de obia din samoba na mankwa Kevin Taylor be kwa report mama ice ene de me ka kire mo muntie moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo moni ebebo aye ne mo bebo Asante ko say yeah gigi. Phobia obia say yeah. Phobia obia say yeah. Phobia ultimate take. Only that day, only draws, only flabbergasted. John Mahama say, mo besa boko work up no, nyame enemo nko, monya process ni nya pepepe, obi obeso ko support Black Stars bia no, he's happy, he supports. Monkai America for the to list so, nansia no muni ye say omoma na nka ompese ye beba America. O say BBT America for the year free sa red list nim. O say yan kan kire mo say Ghana for a mobile World Cup or America no. Also, Tia said the moment I will be apply, you beji information. Udin was so or picture was so no. You ever for the documents in Ghana embassy or America. Now for the information in Ghana embassy or America. What is going to happen? And they say Ghana embassy now what DC and New York no. Hold the document no. You real World Cup now. Na say you wusa wa mba on metam document in my eyes. And I would like to say this because I would like to applaud the ambassador, Mr. Victor Smith, and especially the Ghana consulate, New York. In fact, you know something? There is something recently man noticed. And for a very long time Ghana for Bebre, they were complaining about the services at Ghana embassy. Edema Ghana for America. But for about a year now, or a year and almost about 3 months, after a year, Mr. Victor Smith, the consulate director or a year New York. I am trying to get his name. Do you have the man's name? Do you know the reason I'm saying that? Meshada Sma ni pebi momoko Ghana Embassy New York. I wanted to test the system to see how quick and how professional Ghana Embassy New York they have become. Because you see, for some time now, a lot of Ghanaians complained a lot about Ghana Embassy, how their services here. Now, man for complaining about Washington D.C. and the Ikufuado and the Baumia. There were some people too who were complaining a lot about almost services in New York City. Now, what I did was, I had a couple of friends, and I'm person called Ghana, and I'm because but I couldn't find the visa, the passport, and Ghana Embassy, Washington D.C. Now, but I also enfa ne dieno enko New York City. I wanted to see something, but as somewhere na Mama Kai, I've always wanted to applaud the ambassador himself, Victor Smith, and also the man who is in charge of the New York consulate, a friend of Caleb Amwa. I deliberately made my cousin, Busa Semani, didn't say, you know what? This is my cousin until New York. This is my cousin until Ohio. And I'm catching and say, send it to New York. I'm doing something. I don't say, oh, we got 3 months to go to Ghana. Now my passport number. I said, just do it. Just make sure when you send it, add a return bill. Make sure that your passport doesn't get missing. Hey, the professionalism now. Embassies no, especially that Mr. Caleb Amwano in New York, the consulate, that guy, it is exceptional. When was the last time I would say Obi complaining about New York consulate? Something is going on there. Somebody wasn't professional. My passport my friend This is the first time I have seen any office in America, a Ghanaian officer. Their work ethics is abrofu. They are not perfect. But I am beginning to see, changes are back. And I'll give credit to the ambassador, Victor Smith himself. Because you see, experience is important. And for him working with people with experience and understanding the work and giving them the room to also use their experience to make sure, the right things are done. No? I was shocked. I was amazed. And if I open the phone lines like that, Mr. Caleb Amoah, I think so he is the acting consul general. Caleb Amoah. He's one of the most fantastic people. And you don't get people complaining about Ghana consulate in New York. You don't get anybody complaining. When was the last time I saw Obika say, hey, and a Ghana consulate, New York, me call hono, and yes, say, when you call, they pick. The professionalism is changing overnight. Visa processing, passport, everything is on point. And sometimes you ask yourself, you nipa to me jumano. And this Mr. Caleb, who is in charge of that place, Mr. Caleb Amoah, and the ambassador himself, who is also in charge of all the consulates, and also in DC, an office, now you can see the professionalism. People are not complaining, say, I'm a passport, I can't talk to anybody. I cannot talk to anybody. Nobody's speaking my call. Because people, the way they returned my cousin's passport in 3 days, expedited. And when they even sent it, they had to call him to say your passport has been mailed to you. They never knew say it was my cousin. I wanted to see. But they put me to shame. They basically embarrassed me. And every day now when team say I'll talk about this matter. Ghana form New York, Ghana form Washington DC, they can attest to this. The changes. And if you have met the ambassador before, the last time I went to Ghana and I'm back, I was on the same flight with Mr. Victor Smith. And you will be shocked to know, imagine it's on your ambassador. The humility. He was walking through the line like any other person. Talking to ordinary people. Explaining things. I was in my seat and I was watching the man. I was like, now these people, they are making the job so easy. They are making things look like you can walk to any government official and speak to them for them to give you answers. And that is what we wanted all these years. Yeni wa broche no, de hia ni o. Ye embassies no ebetie ye, ye kasa mo betie, ye from mo befa, ye hia assistance am be ma ye finito. Ye no mo betena ha de mo pe be ya mamo. And Ambassador Smith and Mr. Caleb Yabua, the consular, New York embassy. These are exceptional people, especially the New York people. And see, I am using this platform to say, I'm applauding them. They have done marvelously well. And they need to make things more better. And I know from the experience of this man, I know they are going to change things there. And the ambassador, of course, everybody knows his experience and what he has done. Over Victor Smith, in Ghana politics, nobody knows Victor. Nobody can say only Victor Smith. In Ghana politics, he's a comrade, a pure NDC JJ Rawlings fighter to this point. They understand the party, they understand the service, they understand the commitment. So Victor Smith is a grassroots member. No abedruha. His exceptional experience is there. You cannot get any bad thing to say about that man. Ope Infantini Benina, very respectful. At his age, he's still talking to young people like they are his colleagues. That is service. That is people showing respect. We are Ghana in our Shamia. Let's give them credit. I had the Ghana embassy in Washington, D.C., and then the consulate area, New York, led by Mr. Caleb Amoah. Exceptional people. These are things. More person moko US no. More person moko World Cup no. President say monko na mumbra. Last me who say kwasie bi abonye osede okuta list bi and ade ndien mo de moma kwasie no mbobo mudin muduru e beje pictures nyina. Wa o pese wo kọ World Cup no fa ekwan paso. So wa ko be bia ko tro udin a it does not automatically guarantee you access to the World Cup. It is why you also the kwasia wo the list akoma bro nya be mo akọ World Cup a and the wujimi. We are going to make sure the right people come to the World Cup. They have to go through the right process. It is why you say abronya kwasia we bobo udi on TV so be mo akọ World Cup and you bodam. Make sure you follow the process and make sure you do the right thing. That is the only way. That is the only way I will be to about World Cup. Tibenya wa just abronya kwasia de num kankan we bobo udi ese benya list ni and am so kwasia we the nim say ate. Where Jimmy for we and how can we able to just a guarantee World Cup. It is not going to guarantee you any World Cup. It is not going to guarantee you any World Cup. Obey the right thing, the right thing. They now obey no guarantee World Cup. Kwasia desire bring about dinner and then the guarantee World Cup. Do the right thing, follow the procedure, make sure the right things are done, you will get access to the World Cup. As simple as that. The State of the Nation, President Debre and the Ewa Ghana no. Akabako enye President Mahama esa de tato. President Mahama say it is gratifying. Brofuno Kanu. It is gratifying to note that my colleague leaders in West Africa have declared me, John Dramani Mahama, unopposed by the grace of God, sole candidates for the position of chairperson of the African Union when the rotation chairmanship returns to West Africa in 2027. Ose Ghana for Odamwase. Na emwa odo empire mudia support na abain. Respect I will show a musumu show amano. Ende odia kuma pa. Ene odo kachire mu nyina mo say. Eye ECOWAS. West Africa eye president nyina mo ECOWAS. Omu nyina aba together say 2027 eye chairmanship a eba Africa no. Omo West Africa nyina agi ono John Mahama tum edi sebio omonsa Sëcrët aso ahyebo edi nsie say 2027 because of who Ghana for odo any support any emwa ne empire amodi aboa no ma ewiase afa ne nyina ene ne nuanom eye leaders omo West Africa ehu adwuma pa omo yenti 2027 ne nuanom leaders omo West Africa ha ahye ne bo say ono John Dramani Mahama chairmanship na eba West Africa no he is going to be the chairman of ECOWAS 2027.